しげに信じばからつんだようだなぐらいきっと全て通り過ぎる何も何も全ての殻の上に落ちた最後を追うそんなこともわからないでそんなこともした真の感じ真の水の上で前に先をたどり生きて感じ生きて見つめる君に信じる怖いさになり熱い心から何もかも無視を下げる殴る跳ねる叩きつぶすそんなほら俺の中に何か残るそんなはずの何が残る誰も入ってこれはしないなのに誰か残って何も見えはしないはずが何か見えるそんなはずは消えてしまうはずがないと信じながら守るしずっと引いてずっと消えてとても静か怖いほどに刺さる時が流れ触れて突き刺すなぜか痛い我慢できるほどに痛い爪が剥げて指が割れて血が流れて溜まってる全ての殻をあれをしなさいこもうものの黒にそんなこともわからないんでそんなことも気づかず全ての殻をあれをしなさいこもうものの黒で多分きっとそれに僕は気づくことを避けてた
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing? I'm your host, MasterBoris. MasterBoris is back with another stream. Just podding, just chatting, you know. But we here though, and we are early tonight, streaming earlier than usual. Thank y'all for tuning in. For those of you that will be watching, it's gonna be almost a slight shorter stream for tonight because news is kind of slow. I mean, I can talk about a lot of stuff, but I'd rather talk about what's going on and what's going on in my head right now. Also, we're going to do a live reaction video to another YouTuber that talks about Marvel vs. Capcom 4 rumors. There's a leak that's been going on, and I clicked on the video, but I have not pressed play to watch it because we're gonna watch it together. We're gonna watch it together, ladies and gentlemen. And then we're gonna talk about the Game Awards 2025 nominations, the nominees of the Game Awards, the categories. Gonna be walking through that because the Game Awards is 3 weeks away in a day. Me streaming it again, I don't know. Jeff Keighley, you know, he gave me the plug. You know what I'm saying? His people, you're like, hey, you can co-host, you can co-stream it. Got the, overlays and stuff like that last year, the year before last, and the year before that too. So I don't know, if I'm gonna be streaming the Game Awards this time, but we'll see. Time will tell. We'll let y'all know. Follow me on the social media platforms. Instagram and X. I still call it Twitter, but X, as you see down here. Okay. And, you can send money, support, the UVGM. We are a safe haven when it comes down to music and creativity. And, we do video game remixes. It'll be nice of y'all to donate on the Cash App. Not really, begging or anything like that, but, if you do, it'll be mostly appreciated for sure. You don't have to do it. I'm just saying you have the options too, because we building some stuff when it comes down to the music and and equipment and music equipment is expensive. So other producers in the UVGM realm would like to have some things that they can work on and to make their productions more smoother, more flowing, more fast flowing, and more creative. So, and I will put the money that has been donated to a greater cause for the people that's within the UVGM. It's not just for me, it's for them too. So it would be much appreciated if you donate. Now, got that out of the way. We're just gonna get right into the video. Let me see where it is. Let me find it. Yeah, I see you. I'm gonna put you on blast tonight. See what you talking about. See if you got some reliable source. So we got this YouTuber named Captain Fire Feet, and he talks about, well, it says on the, on his title, new Marvel vs. Capcom incoming. There's a rumor. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to react to this together, do a live reaction, and see what he says. Let's get right into it.
Like, comment, and subscribe for more content.
What's cooking, good looking? Welcome back to the channel. So, it's been quite some time since I made a video like this. Truthfully, just because there hasn't really been much to talk about. You know? Marvel Tokon, that was announced 6 months ago. We're still waiting on a character reveal of any kind.
It will be at the Game Awards, I'm sure.
Alex is the next DLC character of Season 3.
Yep.
He doesn't drop until early spring of next year. So we got some ways away, you know? The good news is, we're mid-November, right? Which means the Game Awards is right around the corner. And I'm expecting some big things. And I say that and you're probably like, Cap, why? Why are you expecting big things? You always have some kind of hidden, forbidden knowledge. Either that, or your observation hockey is working overtime. Huh. That's true. You're right, I'm always sitting on some kind of rumor or potential leak, some kind of forbidden knowledge.
Yeah, show me what you got.
Because of that, I am expecting big things at the Game Awards. There has been this, I don't even want to call it a leak, because like for most fighting games, it's not really a leak until way later when it's been proven true, because most fighting game leaks are just a guy on Reddit that's like, hey, M. Bison and Terry Bogard are going to be in Season 2 of Street Fighter 6.
Nah, it's not what that is, man. Because some of the people that works for these gaming companies do be leaking stuff that they make in their games on purpose to see if they can get a reaction out of the people that's looking forward to a said game. Like, Capcom, for instance, they leaked the whole roster of Street Fighter 6, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, I'm sticking to it. They purposely leaked the entire roster of Street Fighter 6 before it came out. Capcom did that themselves. Somebody worked for Capcom did it themselves. And they was cool with it, and they got a positive reaction. But there's some changes in the storyline, especially Ken's. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all remember the original story that Ken was supposed to have. Besides the story they went with for this game. But yeah, let's ride out.
And then a year later when they announce it, you're like, oh, look at that. That dude from a year ago was right. So there is a rumor that I've been sitting on, and I've had it in my back pocket for about a year or so now. I'm not the only one that knows about this. I know that this rumor...
Hopefully it's not the one that I already covered. Hopefully it's a different rumor.
But I have a feeling that we're going to see some of this come to fruition at the Game Awards. So, real quick, guys, before we get into it, do me a favor. Leave a like, subscribe if you guys like fighting games. Help me boy out, I would appreciate that. Also, if you guys don't want to see this rumor...
What's going on, CG Khan?
Leave a like on your way out.
Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm using wireless mic. Hopefully y'all can hear me okay.
So this potential leak, this rumor, this forbidden knowledge, for the rest of the video. This was posted on Reddit like 2 years ago. I believe it was April 26, 2024. Right? So a long ass time ago. Just to give you guys some perspective. Season 2 of Street Fighter 6, when they announced Terry Bogard, Bison, and Mai, and Leda. That was announced June 7th, 2024. So this rumor popped up on Reddit 2 months before season 2 was even announced. Okay, that just to give you some, an idea of the time frame. Okay, so this is
Let's see what he's talking about, y'all.
the Summer Games Fest of that year, which was 2024. Right, we have no idea who the season 2 characters are yet. And because of that, because of the time frame of this, that's what gives this the credit, the credence, if you will, that it has. So first things first, right? I'm going to alienate a quick line from this from this rumor. Right, this is actually the second line. And by the way, sometimes when it comes to DLC and like characters and stuff, and just reveals in general, sometimes companies just change their minds. Sometimes it's not the time to reveal a thing. Sometimes maybe the season pass is this, and then a deal goes through, so you change it up, right?
Right.
You see what I'm talking about in a second. But basically, this line of this rumor is about Street Fighter 6, right? It says Street Fighter 6 Season 2 is supposed to be M. Bison,
Yep,
Sagat, Viper, Elena, and Alex. Okay, and you're like, whoa, hold on now. That's interesting, Cap. Because Bison and Elena, they're totally Season 2 characters of Street Fighter 6. Right? That makes total sense because they were added to the game. However, Viper, Alex, and Sagat, they were not. Those are season.
They had to do a switcheroo.
Right now. So what is this dude talking about? So if you scroll a little bit farther, it says, and Terry Bogard in Mai. The later two characters being collaborations with City of the Wolves, which should also have Street Fighter characters in it. So this is before Ken and Chun-Li were officially announced for City of the Wolves. Right? We just got Chun-Li. She's in that game all kinds of ways, man. Mercy. What was I talking about? Yeah, so anyway, that's crazy, right? This is in April, before Season 2 was even announced, right? Just to jog your memory a little bit, Season 2 ended up being M. Bison, Elena, Terry Bogard, and Mai, right? That was Season 2 of Street Fighter 6. And then in Season 3, the remainder of these characters from this rumor were pushed over to Season 3, right? We're in Season 3 right now. C. Viper and Sagat, they're already out. Alex and Ingrid are the last two characters, right? And you're like, whoa, okay, so Ingrid wasn't in this initial leak. No, she wasn't. So it seems like Ingrid was a last-minute addition to Season 3.
Which I don't know why.
So that's the first bullet point, right? You're probably like, oh, okay, all right, you know what, Kat, this is kind of interesting, right?
Let me stop it real quick. Tell me the truth. How many Ingrid fans are in here? How many Ingrid fans, whoever's watching this stream, this video day, how many Ingrid fans are in here? I don't know, not one. Ingrid, that could have been anybody else. Ingrid. She was only in one game. 2 if you count Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max, but like no one's asking for Ingrid. Show me a high level pro player that played Ingrid. Show it to me. You're not gonna find it. I can tell you. Listen, and here's the thing about it too. As we're on the subject of Street Fighter 6, okay, we got the roster itself. They could have did a little more variety of characters when it came down for the Street Fighter series. I just feel like Capcom played it safe with the Street Fighter 2 characters. Okay, Ryu and Ken, Chun-Li, Guile is fine, but all the rest of Street Fighter 2 shouldn't be able to return, bro. Like they should have just made them as later on DLC, I guess, or not be in the game at all. Like you can take away Cammy. I never liked the Cammy. Take away Zangief. Take away Dhalsim. Take away Blanca. Take away E Honda. Keep Guile, Akuma. Oh yeah, take away Bison too. He's supposed to be dead. Why y'all holding on to Bison, man? We're done with Shadowloo. We're done with Shadowloo, bro. Why we still got Bison, man? It was stupid how they made him come back to life. Take away him. We can keep Ryu and Ken. Like, we can't have a Street Fighter game without Ryu and Ken, bro. And Chun-Li. Keep them in. Keep Guile. Keep Akuma. And yeah, you can keep Sagat. You can keep Sagat. But everybody else, the Street Fighter 2, keep DJ as well. Take away Cammy, Honda, Dhalsim, Blanca, you know, the Zangief. You could have had Mike Hager. I mean, we're in Metro City. Why you didn't put Mike Hager, Capcom? Hopefully he'll be a DLC, but perfect opportunity. Like, it don't make sense. There's not one Final Fight character in this game. And Kimberly don't count, even though she's a disciple, from Guy with the Bashin Ryu and all that. She's a brand new character. Okay, new characters, they can stay where they at. They're new characters. Luke, Jamie, Lily, Kimberly, Manon, Marisa, JP. They're all new characters. Jerry, keep her. DJ, he can be kept. And just bring, like, there's only one Street Fighter 3 character in the game, and that's Elena. Why there's not any variety of Street Fighter 3, Second Impact, Third Strike characters in Street Fighter 6? You know what I'm saying? We only got one. Well, two. Alex about to come out. So that's two. We got majority Street Fighter 2 characters in the roster. We could have had a mixture of a little bit of Alpha, a little bit of threes, but it's majority Street Fighter 2. I don't like that. I don't care for Blanca. I don't care for E Honda or Cammy. You know what I'm saying? Or Douse, especially Douse M. Zangief, you could have been replaced, and we could have had Mike Hager in the game. But yeah, Capcom played it safe due to nostalgia, I guess. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the roster. We could saw. So, would you rather trade in Honda for Makoto, or Dhalsim for Necro, or Blanca for Ibuki, Dudley, Remy, anybody? You know what I'm saying? Aren't there cooler characters? That's the question I present to you. But yeah, let's ride out. Oh my gosh. My OBS is being stupid. Okay, there we go.
All this stuff before season 2 is even announced. And you can even see, where some business decisions were made in this time frame, right? Because Terry and Ma were going to be added later, and it seems like these other characters were the original season 2, right? That's why I love this. It's so interesting. There's a bullet point above this. It says, our System Works is making a Marvel fighting game.
Yep.
Okay?
It's probably the same rumor that I already touched upon. He probably talking about the same rumor I already touched upon. Well, let's keep watching.
That did not end up happening. But Marvel Pokemon did end up coming to fruition, right? So far, this dude is batting 1,000. He knows exactly what he's talking about. It's just that the timelines and seemingly the content rollout is a little off. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. And this is why I think the Game Awards is going to be something special this year. Because underneath it, Street Fighter 6 Season 2, whatever, Bison, Elena, TurboGrafx, all that good stuff. Underneath it, it says Marvel vs. Capcom 5 will be announced next year and out in 2026.
That's gonna be crazy. Yeah, this is the same leak list I already touched upon. I thought it was gonna be something. I thought it was gonna be something different, man. This is the same one that I touched upon last year before last, man. I already said this, man. I thought it was something different, bro. I really thought it was something different. I'm thinking he about to drop some heat. He dropped some stuff that's already common knowledge by now.
Oh, somebody!
Like, come on,
He
Captain
needs some,
Firefeet, man. You hold on to some of those this exact leak that everybody was talking about when when it came out on April 26, 2024, including myself. Like you thought you was cooking? No, everybody knew this leak. Everybody knew it. Everybody knew this leak, bruh. Like, it's crazy in the hood. I'm thinking it's gonna be something different. You might find some information about Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Well, actually 5. I guess Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is Marvel vs. Capcom 4. But yeah, man, this was already talked about a lot for weeks, maybe months before season 2 of Street Fighter 6 even came out. We've been talked about this leak here. You are very late. I'm thinking you about to talk about something totally different. But no, you saying old news, bro. This is old news. You are late. Okay? You holding out something that people already talked about, including myself. Captain Firefeet, man. All right, we're gonna run through this video, all right? But I doubt. Let's see.
Okay.
Capcom versus SNK 3 next Capcom fighting game after Marvel. Yeah, I already touched upon this during that time when it was first leaked. So yeah, this video abort mission, man. We're gonna go to the next topic of the stream for the night. But yeah, Captain Firefeet, you tried. You tried it. You tried it, bro. We already established all the popular YouTubers that covers fighting games already touched upon it. But it's good to review things that has already been said too, because things can get lost in the sauce. So I guess this video was necessary. I give you E for effort. All right. E for effort. I'm thinking you about to say something totally different, but that's the same leak that everybody know. And it turns out it seems like it's going to be true, especially with the Marvel joint coming out and Capcom versus SNK 3. SNK and Capcom already hinted it, especially with the City of the Wolves with Ken and Chun-Li being in the game. But yeah, we're moving on to the next topic. And that is the Game Awards 2025 nominees. Yeah, this is going to be a short stream. I'm thinking I'm going to talk about something totally new. A freaking another leak. I want to come down to fighting games. And he talked about something that people were talking about almost 2 years ago. A year and a half ago. But yeah. So we got the Game Awards nominees. The game of the year is what I thought it would be. Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight, Silk Song Cut, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. This has corporate written all over it for it to be in the nominations, for these games to be in the nominations of the game of the year. And, it's what I thought it would be. But there was a lot of games that I played this year I think deserve this spot. But, I think Expedition 33 is going to take it. I don't know why. You might as well just put Claire Obscure Expedition 33, 5 more times. Because that's going to win Game of the Year. I'm going to tell you that right now, guys. It's going to win Game of the Year. I ain't going to lie. It is a really good game. It is a really good game. I just think the fans make it overrated, in my opinion. I think it's a little overrated. Donkey Kong Bonanza. I'm surprised we got a Nintendo game, you know, of game of the year. Then again, wasn't a Nintendo game had a game of the year nomination? I can't remember. Hollow Knight Silksong. They've been talking about this game for years. I'm not surprised it's in the game of the year. And Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. That's something to be. I, you know, it is what it is. I think this is just a corporate advertisement of what games that people like should play because it's, I don't know, popular, or this is the thing that, you know, reviewers, gaming journalists want you to do. I'm talking about the gaming journalists that don't even like video games. They just do their jobs because it fits their own political or their belief systems. But yeah, we're gonna go back. Best game direction. We got Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, Hades, Split Fiction. And a lot of people say Split Fiction should have been in the Game of the Year list. I have not played the game in order to, you know, give my opinion on that being the Game of the Year, but heard it was really good. But then again, you can't go by what other people say. I go by what I want to, what I think about the game when I play it. Best narrative, Expedition 33 is going to at least win about 5 or 6 awards on December 11th. Okay. Death Stranding, Ghost of Yotei, Kingdom Come, Silent Hill F. All right, best narrative. Okay. Best art direction. All right. Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, Hades 2, Hollow Knight, Silksong. Oh my gosh. I think Hollow Knight gonna take that. And best score in music. These are the artists that you know, it's the same games, man, in all categories so far. All right, best audio design, Battlefield 6. I do like Battlefield 6 audio design and sound effects. Expedition, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, Silent Hill F. Best performance. These are the voice actors, motion, and performance captures. They're probably gonna give it to Troy Baker because he's been on Game Awards too many times. I do like Ben Starr. I no. I would like for her to win, but they ain't gonna give it to her. Jennifer English. Like I said, I have not played Expedition 33. I don't have it. I did play it, you know, at somebody else's place. Yeah, Ben Starr, he was Clive in Final Fantasy 16. He did a really good job in that game. Let's see. Deliverance can be replaced with Digimon. Which Digimon? Don't talk about the new one. I agree to that. I definitely agree to that. And I'm not a Digimon fan. I'm not that Digimon. What was it? Stranger Time, whatever it's called. That looks legit. It looks legit. It looks legit, dude. Innovation and accessibility. Assassin's Creed Shadows, Atomfall, Doom, Dark Ages, FC 26, you know, the soccer game, and South of Midnight. Okay. Games for Impact, Kasumi, I never heard of that. Despelot, Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, South of Midnight, Wonder Stop. Best ongoing game, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, Marvel Rivals, No Man's Sky. I don't know about that one. I don't know about this one. Okay, so you are talking about that new Digimon. Yeah, that new Digimon game looks amazing. Best community support, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, No Man's Sky. Best independent game, Absolum, Ball X Pit, Blueprints, Expedition 33, Hades 2, Hollow Knight, Silksong. I'm going for Absolum. Yeah. Best debut indie game: Blueprints, Expedition 33, Despelote, Dispatch. I'm about to start on Dispatch. Maybe later on tomorrow night when I finish playing Kirby Air Rides for the first time. Then I'm also gonna go try to get ahead on Shinobi Art of Vengeance. That's gonna be the plan tomorrow night. Best mobile game: Destiny, Rising, Persona 5, The Phantom X, Sonic Rumble. That game just came out. Ana Munosume, Pretty Derby, and Wuthering Waves. Which Wuthering Waves, you can play that on PlayStation. Best VR, AR, Alien Rogue, Incursion, Arcane Age, Ghost Town, Marvel's Deadpool VR, The Midnight Walk. I think Marvel's Deadpool is going to win that one. Best action game: Battlefield 6, Doom: The Dark Ages, Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, Shinobi Art of Vengeance. Woo! Okay. Man, I also got to finish Ninja Gaiden 4. We are definitely going to stream that probably Friday night. Get that. So I'm playing a lot of ninja games. But yeah, I'm probably going to go for a Shinobi Art of Vengeance or Battlefield 6 since I spent more hours into those games the most. And I don't have Doom: The Dark Ages or Hades 2. I need to finish Hades 1. Best action and adventure: Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, Hollow Knight, Silk Song, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Split Fiction. Best RPG: Avowed. That's what that game is, man. Like freaking Microsoft be sending me, oh, you gotta play Avowed. It's like pop-up notifications about that game. Expedition 33, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, which that's crazy. The Outer Worlds 2. Okay. Trails in the Sky first chapter should be in this nomination here, but nobody knows about that game. So I'm not even gonna go into detail about that game. But that game is probably my game of the year. Best fighting game. I bet everybody wants me to talk about this. All right. TXKO, Capcom Fighting Collection 2, Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, Virtua Fighter 5, Revo World Stage. Okay, listen up. I'm going to go for Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves of the purpose of this is a brand new game. Capcom Fighting Collection 2 is just a remaster, a remake of games that already exist. Same as Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, and that freaking debuted. That release date of this game was terrible and probably still is terrible. Virtua Fighter 5 Revo World Stage is another edition of Virtua Fighter 5 that's been going on for almost the past 2 decades. Even though it's a better fighting game than all of them, I'm going to go for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. This is a brand new game of an old IP after 26 years. And damn no. No, I am not going for TXKO. A game that's not finished, is free to play. I don't like the free to play game of a fighting game anyway. So no, absolutely not. But I have a freaking gut feeling that it's going to win. Because you remember what happened 2 years ago? That guy that produced Multiverses won an award of best fighting game, and that game wasn't even done. He got his award, it dipped. He got his award, it dipped. You hear from Multiverses for 6 months, then it comes out again, and they made the game worse than the beta. And people didn't really like it, and now Multiverses, you can't play online on Multiverses anymore. And TXKO, if it wins this award, they're gonna do the same thing. Cause I'm gonna tell you right, you damn right to have come out with this game now instead of later on, like try to compete with Marvel Tokon Fighting Soul. You did the right thing. You ain't competing with that game or a game that's probably come out. Fighting games that's probably coming later on this year, but the only fighting game that's probably coming out you know, next year is Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. I'm not talking about season 3, 2's, season 11 of a fighting game that's already out. I'm talking about a new fighting game. But yeah, I'm going for Fatal Fear CEO of the Wolves due to integrity. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I am going to vote, even though I still feel like the voting thing doesn't matter. But yeah, next. Best Family, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Lego Party, Lego Voyagers, Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing Cross World, Split Fiction. I'm going for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I want Sega to beat Mario on all categories it's in. It's like 1992, Sega versus Nintendo all day. Knowing that, listen, when it comes down to that, I'm going for Sega every time. I grew up on Sega games. You know what I'm saying? I'm going for Sega every time. You cannot persuade me to go side with Mario when it comes down to Sonic. It's not happening. It's not happening. Best Sim Strategy, Final Fantasy Tactics, Jurassic World Evolution 3, Sid Meier Civilization 7, Tempest Rising, The Altars, 2 Point Museum. Okay, if anything, I will go for Final Fantasy Tactics, the Avalanche Chronicles, however you say it. Best Sports Racing, EA Sports, FC 26, F1 25, Mario Kart World Rematch, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I'm going for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I like Rematch. You know, it's crazy. There's no NBA 2K and no Madden. There's no NBA 2K 26 or no Madden 26. It's 3 soccer games. No, 2 soccer games, 1 racing game. Well, 3 racing games, 2 soccer games. Because, you know, Mario Kart World and Sonic Racing Cross World is a racing game, but it's an arcade, you know, race, especially Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. The same people that made Initial D made that game. And I freaking love Initial D. Very underrated. You say you'll talk to me more about it later? Because they know it's ill. LOL. Okay. Alright, best multiplayer Arc Raiders. I heard that game was crack. I heard Arc Raiders is crack. I don't have it. I got Black Ops 7 instead. I could have not got the physical copy of Black Ops 7 and downloaded it. But, you know, I could have just used my freaking rewards on Arc Raiders. But anyway, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring, Night Rain, Peak, Split Fiction. I'm going to go for Battlefield 6. I'm really enjoying Battlefield 6. Best adaptation when it comes down to video games, video game based movies, Minecraft, Devil May Cry. I didn't even see none of these movies. Splinter Cell, Death Watch, Last of Us Season 2, Until Dawn. I haven't seen none of these. Most anticipated game, 007 First Light, Grand Theft Auto 6. Y'all really thought Grand Theft Auto 6 was coming out this year? Bruh. You had another thing coming. I could have told y'all that. I could have, listen. When I say stuff is not coming out, please take it for face value because I'm always been right. I'm like 100% on the floor when it comes down to these games. I've always been right. I never thought Grand Theft Auto 6 was coming out this year. It just didn't feel like it was coming out this year. See, Rockstar, they're waiting on the right time for this game to come out, and they feel like around this time where everything is going on in society, it's not a good time. Despite the fact that they're having trouble, you know, with the people that's in-house working on this game and the working environment. They really want this game to be a historical moment when it drops. And for them to delay it again to November of next year, around this time next year, I think it's a safer bet. Then again, they're probably going to delay it again and wait for the PlayStation 6 to come out, because I really think that Rockstar is testing out the waters of the hardware of the PlayStation 6. Then if they see it, they can do way more than what they already have, they're probably going to upgrade the graphics, the gameplay, and all that. And it's going to be a launch PlayStation 6, that Xbox hybrid launch title that they got going on, around Xbox. That's why I feel like that's going to happen. But anyway, Marvel's Wolverine, Resident Evil Requiem, The Witcher 4. Okay, this is probably the toughest nomination of the entire show. This right here. But I feel like Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to take it. People are crazy and waiting on Grand Theft Auto 6. Bruh, the internet is going to explode when this game drops. I don't think, listen, Wolverine's going to be good, Resident Evil, Witcher 4, and 007. 007 first looked like Uncharted to me, from what I've seen from it. But Grand Theft Auto 6, it has a major pull on people, man. Got the waiting game. People, in a chokehold because of this game, man. People are in a chokehold. Yeah. Content creator of the year. All of them look goofy. The burnt peanut. I never heard of you. I've seen Most Critical before. He's probably the less goofy one on this list. K Drill, I don't know who he is. Kai Cenat, I done videos by him. Sakura Miko, I never heard of her. Probably a VTuber. Me, if we're being honest. Let's see. Best esports game: Counter-Strike, Dota 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends, Bang Bang, Valorant. Not Marvel Rivals? No Overwatch 2? No Dragon Ball Genshin Squadra? Best esports athlete: Kakeru. We're going for Kakeru. I see Mena RD. Shout outs to Mena RD. Street Fighter. We're going for the Street Fighter guys here. Kakeru, who had to retire due to his health, who changed the game of Street Fighter 6 with the perfect parry. I mean, listen, I understand people go for Mena RD. These are the two I want to win for best esports athlete. I'm going for Mena RD, Kakeru. Well, I'm leaning more towards the Kakeru. But if one of these two win this award, that'll be fine. That will solidify competitive fighting game, esports, and also the players itself, Let a fighting game win for it. Yeah, but Sonic Fox, he won one. Let's move on. Let's move on, because I really don't want to talk about that. Best esports team: Gen G, NRG, Team Falcons, Team Liquid, PH, Team Vitality. Man, Team Falcons. I think Xiao Hai is also in that team. He plays fighting games. Probably the only fighting game player in that team. But could be wrong. Player's choice. Okay, that's it for the nominations. 3 rounds, 3 chances to vote. Half questions. Opens December 1st. This one opens. Round 2 opens December 4th. Round 3 opens December 8th. 30 nominees vote for 10. 10 nominees vote for 5. So this is probably where the votes is going to matter. These categories here. The other ones we just went over, no. They're being single-handedly picked by the people that are sponsoring the event itself. I believe I told y'all that before, and other content creators told you that. But time will tell. I guess time will freaking tell. Yeah, I think Expedition 33 is winning every single nomination that they're in. Yeah, but when it comes now to Sonic and Mario, I'm always gonna pick Sonic. just out of principle. I don't care if the game is bad or good, because Sonic had some rough years, especially on the Sega Saturn where it was not existent for him. But he bounced back when it came down to the Dreamcast with Sonic Adventure. Yeah, I'm going for Sonic every time. If it comes down to Nintendo and Sega, I'm always gonna go for Sega. Out of principle. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that is the nominations, the nominees of the Game Awards 2025, which the show will start in 3 weeks and 28 hours from now. You know what I'm saying? Well, we got a lot of time. I mean, it's gonna come by quick, man. This year went by so fast, man. We're about to be entering in 2026, y'all. And I'm hoping for the best for myself and everybody else, you know what I'm saying? I hope for you the best. For those that do right, and those that, are law-abiding citizens, I hope you do right. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is going to be a short-ass stream. I'm 57 minutes in, about to be an hour. But I really ain't got too much to talk about tonight. I mean, I'm just gonna save it for my videos that I got on here, talking to my YouTube people. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, y'all. So tomorrow the game plan is, and also I gotta change my router and see how my connection will be streaming too. So that's gonna be the plan. Kirby Air Riders, Shinobi, maybe some Battlefield 6 or some Call of Duty Black Ops 7. And then Friday, Ninja Gaiden 4. So I'm going to be playing that more on Friday night or for early Friday, but we'll see because I am a busy man. So that's the plan for this weekend, for this week. So there you have it. Thank y'all for tuning in. I will see y'all tomorrow, and stay safe out there. Peace.